Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
Together, we are Backyard Musings, the Science and Technology channel.
And we are talking today about the devil bee, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, what you see on your screen right now is the devil bee. And it's called a devil bee because of horns that no other bees have. So let's jump into this. A devil horn bee discovered in Western Australia sheds light on how little we still know about native pollinators. A newly identified native bee with tiny horn-like projections on its face has been named Megachile Hackeriapis lucifer, marking an exciting addition to Western Australia's Goldfields biodiversity. The discovery highlights how much remains to be learned about Australia's native pollinators. This finding was published in the Journal of Hymenoptera Research on November 10th, 2025. Never heard of that journal. Would you like to know more?
The distinctive species was discovered during fieldwork focused on the critically endangered wildflower Marianthus aquilonarius, which is found only in the Bremer Range region between the towns of Norseman and Hayden. I'm going to assume that that's probably in Australia, right? Curtin
Yes.
Adjunct Research Fellow, Dr. Kit Prendergast from the Curtin School of Molecular and Life Sciences, explained that the female bee's unusual horned appearance inspired its name Lucifer, a Latin term meaning light bringer, which is kind of weird to me. Because we refer to Lucifer as the dark guy, right? He's
yeah,
the dark
but
guy.
he was son of the morning or morning star.
Yeah. So anyway, chosen partly as a playful reference to its devil-like features. I'm interested in these horns. What if it uses that as a form of defense, or because bees are not normally aggressive, right? Unless you bug them. No pun intended.
Well, you get close to their hive and they got their stingers.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they're normally they leave you alone.
Okay. Quote, I discovered the species while surveying a rare plant in the Goldfields and noticed this bee visiting both the endangered wildflower and a nearby mallee tree, Dr. Prendergast said. The female had these incredible little horns on her face. When writing up the new species description, I was watching the Netflix show Lucifer at the time. We're not endorsing the show Lucifer, and the name just fit perfectly. I'm also a huge fan of the Netflix character Lucifer, so it was a no-brainer.
To quote on here, DNA barcoding confirmed that the male and female were the same species and that it didn't match any known bees in DNA databases, nor did the specimens I had collected morphologically match any museum collections. Going on with the quote, it's the first new member of this bee group to be described in more than 20 years, which really shows how much life we still have to discover, including in areas that are at risk of mining, such as the Goldfields.
Dr. Prendergast said the discovery highlighted the importance of understanding native bees before their habitats are disturbed. Quote, because the new species was found in the same small area as the endangered wildflower, both could be at risk from habitat disturbance and other threatening processes like ice age progression, Dr. Prendergast said.
Quote again, many mining companies still don't survey for native bees, so we may be missing undescribed species, including those that play crucial roles in supporting threatened plants and ecosystems. Without knowing which bees exist and what plants they depend on, we risk losing both before we even realize they're there. So they must be like pit mining or hydraulic mining or something, where they're just really tearing up the ground instead of tunnel mining. So anyway, interesting.
Yeah, here
I'd like to
here
know.
You have the top view.
What's that?
Here you have the top view on your screen.
Yeah, I'd really like to know if those horns are, if they're part of their defense system. You know, if they can hold on to something or poke something and it'll hurt it or kill it, like they're stingers. So
Maybe
interesting.
communication. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be too. Maybe they're antennae. That's what those
All
little
right, folks.
things said.
You heard it here. Thanks for
Okay,
joining
everyone.
us.
We'll see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a good day.